Yeah, we are starting up there.
Welcome to the Timeout podcast. I'm Zach. This is Caden and Ricky.
Hi, welcome to the Timeout podcast. So today's topic is high school transportation. All right, let's get right into this. So, um, Zach, what was the first vehicle you ever drove?
I ever drove?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
Mine was the Jeep.
Jeep.
Like, do you mean like legally, or do you mean like when I was a kid?
Like once you first got your license, what was the
Oh,
first
okay.
vehicle you drove?
Um, I want to say my mom's Jeep when we were going to get my car. So like on the way to get my car, but like by myself was my car, 2010 Mercury.
By myself was the Avalanche, but like for like high school, I was driving the Jeep. And during the summers, the doors would come off, top would come off.
You got your license pretty early
Oh,
within
yeah.
our grade.
What do you drive, Caden?
Oh,
It was your mom's car for the longest time, wasn't it? All right.
So once I had my permit, I drove my mom's car the most. The big white
Is that?
Traverse.
Oh yeah.
And then once I got my license, I drove a black Chrysler 200.
Good memories in that car.
Pretty good memories in that car. Couple of accidents, you could say.
Would
I definitely learned a few lessons as a driver in that.
Could you say like during the beginning of your driving, you swerved and been that corner? Whoa.
One could say for sure. Do you guys prefer cars or trucks?
Cars, because gas cheaper, and just trucks, because
Mm.
like I like the way they look.
No, yeah, I
agree
definitely
with that.
prefer my car way more than like a truck. My brother's truck, he drives the Duramax, and it's like $100 something just to fill it up every
Yeah.
week. But my car, $35, and that'll last me.
Yeah. Probably more than a week,
Yeah,
depending on what you're doing. I don't know. I'd say I prefer trucks.
yeah. I think trucks definitely have a lot more like use to them whenever it comes to like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of things I wished I'd have a truck for, like getting my dirt bike around
Yeah.
or something of the sort,
I mean, you got a strap and a roof, so
and a trunk
yeah.
in the Chrysler. What's your dream vehicle?
Prius.
Wow,
A box car.
really?
No, I'm just messing with you, man. I don't know what I want.
Mm.
What's your next vehicle that you'd want to purchase?
Mm, Hellcat, Scat Pack.
That's a fire choice. I want to get that new
That wild body.
that new Jeep with the. Is it a Demon Jeep? It's a nice Jeep.
What are you talking about?
They made a Jeep with the Hellcat.
Oh, yeah, that's a Trackhawk.
Hellcat.
Trackhawk.
Hellcat Jeep.
Trackhawk.
No, bro.
The Jeep. Nope.
Search up
No.
Jeep Trackhawk.
No, I'm talking about.
No, bro.
Yeah, Jeep Wrangler
It's a-
SRT.
It's a Wrangler. No,
Yeah.
that's not from factory. That's someone doing that.
Nope. Hold up.
Search up Jeep Trackhawk.
No, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's what it keeps popping up.
Yeah.
But
707 horsepower from factory.
wow.
I would say
Jeep Trailcat.
Trailcat. I don't think that's right. Maybe
Trailcat.
that's your dream vehicle.
It's It just looks like your average Jeep Wrangler, but this one's green, and it's got big, meaty,
Right, I got that on Forza. If you really want to drive that.
off-roading tires. Looks pretty mean.
want a motorcycle.
But yeah, I think
I want like a little Grom go.
yeah, a
Or let it make the
Grom.
noise go. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want one. You know, that'd be cool. To like,
Honda Grams are cheap.
hey, they're like
They are
2,000
not.
grand. I mean, they're like
2,000
2 grand.
grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
Really?
You go
I could have traded my dirt bike for one. My KLX, yeah.
You should have.
I got an offer for one, but I didn't take it because like I wasn't interested in a Grom at a time. But
Yeah.
I've definitely grown on it. Definitely, I would I would have accepted that trade. Um, what's your opinion on electric vehicles?
I would drive one. If I could afford a Tesla, I would buy one.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what's it called?
Hellcat Tesla?
Self-driving.
Is it Lucid?
Lucid.
Yeah, it's like it's not one of like the popular electric vehicle brands, but it's really cool.
I just think it'd be nice.
Lucid.
Instant heat, instant AC. You ain't gotta wait for your car to warm up.
Yeah. All right, I was
All the
right.
features.
Seriously, that just heats up like that?
Yeah.
I want a Tesla.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I want a Tesla.
Lucid car details. All right. This is a cool car, I promise you. The range,
It's a luxury car.
500 like 16 miles on a charge. Can charge to 200 miles in 12 minutes.
Dang.
Has heated, ventilated, and massaging front seats.
No.
Wow.
I
Zero
want.
to,
I'm gonna have Santa for Christmas.
0 to 60 in 1.89.
Stop
That's
it.
wild.
Stop.
And then it goes like 200 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks like a super like modern Chrysler.
I like that. It looks like a new Kia, like a newer Kia
Oh.
car.
Kia boys.
Let's go on to our next question. So, what's the biggest mistake new drivers make?
Being on the phones, not buckling up.
I never actually had a problem with those two things. My biggest mistake I made as a new driver was like being impatient. I would always like I just wanted to get to where I wanted to go quickly.
Yeah,
I-
it's true.
I never really get on my phone.
But for me, it's my
Or-
phone. 100% my phone. I'm always on that thing.
No, cause like if I have like gotten on my phone and then I'm just like no, I can't be on my phone. It's one or the other. Like I never really need to text somebody so badly or do something on my phone.
Yeah. If I ever am, I just pull one of these so like it's not like I'm looking down and look up. You know what I mean? So I got the peripheral,
No,
and then if I see a cop,
I don't know what you mean.
you don't.
Did you know they actually implemented a new
A new law.
law, I guess you could say,
That-
in Owensville,
oh.
where it's like if they see you on your phone, it's an instant ticket.
Yeah, that's why like it was a dream. I wouldn't actually be on my phone while driving.
But yeah, definitely being impatient is the biggest mistake I think new
Big
drivers make,
Ricka.
because that's why I got into some of my excursions that I got into. But I always have worn my seatbelt. I don't think I could drive without my
I
seatbelt.
mean, it's too easy just to not just.
I remember
I always forget.
I always remember.
like we
Passenger seat.
I talked to you one time about how you were like, I can't sit comfortably in my chair without my seatbelt. And once I started driving, I completely understood that.
But like, if I'm like on a county road or something, I'm not buckling up. Unless like I'm doing something stupid.
Wholesome music.
Even whenever I would
Wholesome music, I said. I didn't say turn it down.
I thought it
Mm.
was like too high, but
No, it's wholesome.
whenever I would go to drive over to the middle school for cadet teaching, I'd even put my seatbelt on then.
Yeah.
like the beep is a big thing that I don't like.
Yeah, that's
And
annoying. My
now,
car's like ding, 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 ding. It won't let you forget.
and now that like my radio malfunctioned and it stopped working,
Yeah, your car. When
I
your car wasn't parking, then the reverse camera's still on.
you were with me whenever that happened. We were sitting at the Walmart light, and then like out of nowhere, my radio just switched to like a blue screen with the Chrysler startup logo on it.
Mm.
Like I don't know, and it's been like that for like 5 months. So
Yeah, no more Frank Ocean.
hmm
Wait, did your Bluetooth and everything still work?
no, like it's
You
like
were listening in your car
I
with no
don't
music.
I don't have any like I can't see like what my AC is at. So like I can still control the temp, but I have to control it like based off how I feel. I can't like all right, it's as hot as it can go. Oh, it's as low as it can go. I can't see that.
Oh dang.
And then I can't turn on any music.
No.
Or just
Do you just want to borrow my car, dude?
do anything.
I'm
with
just
my
that good of a
radio.
friend. You just want to borrow my car.
No, thank you, but thank you so much, Ricky. Um, did you ever have to ride the bus? Why did you stop if you ever did ride the bus?
I stopped riding my bus all the way to
All right.
freshman year.
You can mute the mic if you want.
There you go. I'm gonna keep going on top of it, but you can go.
So, I rode the bus all the way from, well, like, when I started going to school until I got my license. I was never really one of those kids that, like, my parents would, and, like, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to drive my kid to school every day, pick him up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You save a lot of money not doing that.
And saves time.
Yeah.
I got a lot of. Oh my bad, Kaden. Go ahead.
I only had to ride a bus like for a few years growing up. I think it was 4th grade is once my mom started
Became a teacher and stuff. So you stayed.
she was like working with Mrs. Nolan.
Oh, I remember that memory.
Yeah, for her last year. I miss Mrs. Nolan.
Throwback.
Yeah. I remember that's whenever I
What was she doing before she was a teacher?
my mom. My mom was I don't think nurse is the term, but she worked with like my doctor, and yeah,
What's that? I remember like seeing.
and before that she was an accountant.
What-
Like, she's fully qualified.
What's
An accountant.
I remember like I see old videos of you and you just had a weird voice. Like I'm not saying it's like your voice is different.
It was raspy.
It was just like
Raspy.
Landon used to have it too bad.
Oh, the speech impediment.
Yeah, I guess.
Oz.
Like elementary school, like that's, and then
Yeah,
like from like
from-
7th grade to 8th, like it stopped in like 8th grade.
Yeah, that's definitely like, but I did have a pretty bad speech impediment.
I also want to touch on the bus.
Yeah, that's what I was.
There's a lot of memories in the bus,
Um,
man.
Yeah, so with the bus, like, I rode the bus for like a good couple of years with all of my brothers, and there's a lot of memories from the bus. But I remember we stopped riding the bus because there's a kid who was picking on me, and my older brother didn't really like it. But we haven't really rode the bus since. Then my mom just started taking us to school, or one of my brothers. There was a point where we lost, or like my mom's car was totaled, and then nobody else had a vehicle besides Brandon, and we had to drive. It was a Chrysler Sebring, and we called it the Hoopty, and it was just like
Didn't a spray can break?
that was in
The 200.
that was in my black car.
Really?
My first car that I
Yeah.
drove.
The seats just stained orange in the back.
Could you tell like if you looked at it now?
Dude, that video is so funny.
Yeah, the story of that spray can is actually really funny. I think I was in 4th or 5th grade, and my dad, he had a neon orange can of spray paint in the back seat, and it was like on the floorboard, and it kept like rolling onto my foot, and I would just like tap it away with my like foot, and it just kept rolling back onto my foot. So I started kicking it, and then I kicked it too hard, and then it smacked like the bracket that the
The railing for the seat to scoot back and
the
forth.
seat to scoot on, and it hit like right on the edge of it,
Oh,
and it just like while my dad was just driving on the road.
Yeah.
What'd your dad do?
And he's like, oh my goodness, and he like rolls down all the windows, and then he pulls over on the side of the road.
Weren't you covered in all spray paint and everything?
Yeah, I was.
Was it in the air or was it just like on the ground? The floorboard?
I'm pretty sure it like went up and around because you seen how like in the back seat it's the entire seat, and then it's also like the windows.
Your mouth was covered in it too.
I had
saw it.
spray paint on my teeth. Yeah. No, yeah, my dad was pretty upset at that. To get the spray paint off, we had to like take like vegetable oil and
Do you
scrub
mean,
my
like,
skin.
Tomato juice?
No,
Vegetable oil.
I think it was like vegetable oil or some sort of oil. What's your favorite memory involving a dirt bike or four wheeler?
Just riding around with the homies and like.
Mm.
Sorry. Riding around with the homies and just like, having a good time.
Oof.
I'm trying to think. I have a lot.
I think that one day, like right before Jesus left, like, yeah, like a bunch of things went terribly wrong,
Mhm.
but it was such a good memory.
Yeah, that's fun.
Our friend, before he went back to Mexico, we had like one more like big group like ride at my house, and it was so much fun. So my friend who was getting ready to go back to Mexico, he was like leading in front of my other friend on a four-wheeler, and his phone fell out of his pocket, and friend on the four-wheeler, he just sent his phone flying and destroyed it. And then what else happened?
Was History really good at Willie?
Huh?
Jesus, yeah, he was really
Yeah.
good. Or I mean, he wasn't really good, but on the 450 he was pretty good.
Yeah.
I have a couple videos
Like
of him
better
just
than
like,
Jay Klein's?
like riding up my hill, just holding the wheelie out.
I've never really seen Jay Klein's hold one for a real long time. But he's good, though. Jay Klein's is good.
We do have to find an end to today's podcast, but would you guys like to add anything else?
Yeah.
I liked it. It was a pretty good topic. Thank you so much for tuning in. And
This
Catch
is
catch you next time. This is the Timeout
Timeout Podcast.
Podcast.
See ya.
See ya.